Hello everyone, welcome back once again. Today we're going to dive into the basics of getting started with web forms in Visual Studio 2022. Whether you are new to web development or just need a refresher, this guide will help you set up and create your first web forms project. So let's get started. But before we do, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So as you can see on the screen, I've got Visual Studio open. But if you haven't installed it on your computer, make sure you go to the Visual Studio website. You download the installer, and then when you open it, you'll be taken to a workload. Make sure you select ASP.NET Web Development Workload. You download and install it. But if you've already got Visual Studio installed in your system, make sure you open your Visual Studio installer, you click on Modify. So you'll be taken to this workloads here. So make sure you've got this box checked. ASP.NET and Web Development. So this will help you build applications using ASP.NET Core, ASP.NET, HTML, JavaScript, and whatnot. Yeah. Make sure you've got this box checked, and you come here and you download and you store it. Okay. Once you're done with that bit here, you go back and you open your Visual Studio. You open your Visual Studio and you click on Create New Project. So here we can search ASP. So here we scroll down. We scroll down and we look for ASP.NET Web Development .NET Framework. So this is a project template for creating ASP.NET web application. You can create ASP.NET like a bunch of ASP.NET applications. So let's select this and we click on Next. So here you can configure your project details like your project name, the location of the project, the solution name, and here obviously you can select what .NET framework you want to use. For this video, we're using a 4.8. Okay, and here we click on Create. So once we click on Create, this dialog will appear. So as you can see on the first, you've got empty. So this is for creating an empty ASP.NET application. So once you click on it here, obviously you can add folders and call references. So basically, if you later on you want to make it MVC, then you can select MVC for model view control application. Or you can select web forms, the one we're doing right now, if you want to use web forms, yeah? But then you can select web forms here. So as you can see here, it's a project template for creating ASP.NET Web Forms applications. ASP.NET Web Forms let you build dynamic websites using familiar drag and drop event-driven model. So a design surface and hundreds of controls. Yeah. So once we select this here we've got this authentication. So here you can select whatever authentication that you want to use for your project. Okay, here we're going to select none. We're not going to use as this just for you to get started. So as you can see here now, we've got web forms selected already as we're using the web forms template. And here you can configure some more advanced stuff like your configure your application to use HTTPS and a Docker support and whatnot. Yeah. So here we're going to uncheck the HTTPS and then we click on create. So this might take a while, so I'm just going to pause the video while the whole thing creates. Yeah. So as you can see here now, we've got the project created for us. So let's go inside the solution. Yeah. So basically, the solution explorer contains all the folders that is needed for the project or for this template. So here we've got properties. So once we click it, so it's just the project property. Yeah, we've got app data. This is where you can put your SQL files if you've got one for the project. And app start, yeah. So basically, it's got the config files, and contents contains the CSS and whatnot, and the scripts obviously contains your JavaScript. Okay. So basically, we've got a bunch of files that has got ASPS extension. So basically, with WebForms, your design files is your design file extension is ASPS. So basically, all your designs will be contact.asps, default.asps. So let's have a look at default.asps. So as you can see here, so we've got this here. So this is the control. This is the ASPS control. So this the main content or the body. Yeah, and we've got a bunch of HTMLs inside. Yeah. So as you can see, it's not much different from your usual website. Yeah. But here, obviously, you can click on design. So instead of writing code here, if you're not comfortable with writing code here, so basically you can drag and drop the controls, or you can write the text just like that, and basically whatever changes that you make here will be updated on the code side. Yeah. So as you can see here, we've got split here, so we can click on the split. Yeah. So basically, we've got the design at the bottom and the code at the top. Yeah. So you can make changes at the code side, or you can make changes on the design side, and I mean wherever you make changes will be reflected on the other side. Yeah. And as you can see, you can go. I mean, you can click on your toolbox here, and here we've got a bunch of controls that obviously you can drag and drop into wherever part of the design or the code you want. Yeah. So basically, we've got buttons, we've got pointer, checkbox list, checkboxes, and whatnot. Yeah. So let's have a look. Let's scroll down a bit. So at the web hosting side, yeah. So as you can see here, we're going to drag a button and put it here. So it will be put down here. So once we click on this bit here, the design part, as you can see, the design part is updated. Okay. So as you can see here now, we've got the design part updated. So once we click on it here, we come to this property side here. So you can also change the text from this side. Yeah, we're going to make it login. So if we say it here, so as you can see here now, we've got the text changed, and as you can see, it's also changed on the design side. Yeah. So what if you can also double click it? So once you double click it, yeah, so you can handle the click event here in C#. So basically, with web forms, yeah, you can do your code behind using a C#. Okay. So that actually makes it very easy for you. So I'm going to leave this video for here for now. So you can continue with this and explore further just to enhance your knowledge on this. Okay, so once again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do, because I've got lots of videos coming up. And I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, after wherever you are. Peace.